I walked into the building here this morning and the security guards were amped up. I can only imagine the players. Welcome to EA Sports. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Pharaohs are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Here's a chance. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck.
Reinhardt's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Dishes it off! Oh, there's a great stop by Pharaohs.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Slides it to Hedman. Jacksonville's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to McDavid. Carries it across the line. Here's a pass down low. Broken up with a little physicality. Takes the feed. Slides it on over to Keller. Receives the pass. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Quick feed down low. Here's a pass in front. And that's intercepted. Feeds it over. Oh, what a stop by Pharaohs. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Jacksonville's on the attack. A chance in front. Denies him in close.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. From the open ice, they gain the line. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Aho's going off for interference. Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Moves it to Slavin. Quick shot! Oh, what a save in front! Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Trying to clear the zone. And they clear the defensive zone. The Pharaohs will play it from the defensive zone. Jacksonville's got it from behind the net. Here's a blast! Denies him with the save! We'll get a face-off after the puck stays coming up. McDavid's ready to take the draw here on this power play. He's won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. And that's intercepted by Matthews. Takes it at center. Whiffs on that. Slavin's letting the puck. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Takes a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Aho's out of the box, and both sides are back to even strength.
Being on power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
And somehow he hangs on. And he takes the feed. Quick pass over to Keller. And he takes the feed. Shot! And that one's turned away. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. Slides it diagonally to Pietrangelo. Lets it fly.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
Oh, nice use of the boards with the paint pass. Slides it across. Passes it over. Centering pass. And that chance is blocked. Petrangelo's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Victoria's got possession of the puck. Darlene's moving the puck through his own zone. Changes coming up on the back end as they send the puck in. And he slides it quickly to Marchment. Handles a sweet feed. And he slides it quickly to Marchment. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Theodore's picking up momentum through center. Jacksonville's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Steps into the offensive end. Fires it on net. And that doesn't reach the net. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Quick pass to Point. Shot! And he catches that one with the glove. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. The Pharaohs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Tickets are still available to our next home game. Please visit the box office and get them while they last.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Well, this is my kind of game, James. Real stingy defensively. Shut down in the neutral zone, close out the blue lines, and don't get anything going offensively. It's been the same for both teams, so pretty boring game for the crowd. Not very fun for us.
Hellebuck's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. McKinnon's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Fantastic save! And the goalie covers up for the whistle. McDavid's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Jacksonville's got the puck against the boards. Denies him on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Hedman. Slides it quickly to McDavid. Sends the pass over. And now he angles it across to Hughes. 2-on-1, here we go. Oh, spectacular save to shut down the runner. Moves it quickly over to Heiskanen. Slides the puck across to Point. And now he moves it to McDavid. Sends a pass over. Oh, fantastic save by Pharaohs. Grabbed along the boards by Gensel. Feeds the puck over to McKinnon. Here's a short pass to Hedman. Good stand-up hit. Victoria's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Chance in front. Huge stop by Pharaohs.
You got to give credit where credit is due, and that's a nice save by the goaltender. I mean, he is known for that shot, and he typically doesn't miss.
It's a 2-on-1. Passes it over. Huge steal in his own end. Points cross the line and gain the zone. Quick feed to Stone. Handles the pass. The Pharaohs have it now. Moves it to Anderson. And he's knocked off the puck there. The pass in front! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Slides the puck over. Gains the zone along the right wall. And he takes the pass. How did he stop that one?
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Here in the back half of this period, we're still scoreless. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Picked up along the wall by Nylander. And that's turned aside. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. The Pharaohs win the face-off. Quick pass to Marchand. Off his stick. Long jab in front. That's broken up. Into the offensive end right up the middle. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Hughes brings it in from center. Makes the save with the trapper. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Shifley's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Center and feed! He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
Victoria's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
Great poke check on the reach. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet.
He scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it. As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything that power pushes you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
The Pharaohs have taken a 2-0 lead now here in period number 2.
Yeah, and they've had the majority of shots on goal, so this is not a surprise that they have the 2-goal cushion here, James. They've been real effective in the offensive zone with their motion and throwing everything at the net.
Takes a lot, but still hangs on. Jacksonville's got a hold of the puck. Uses the force on that hit. Takes the feed at the back end. Shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And look, scores! Miro Heiskanen, one of the best defensemen in the game, and he buries it.
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Victoria's really starting to run it up now, making it 3-0 late here in period number 2.
Well, they've absolutely dominated here, James. I mean, they're controlling the pace of play. And how about the shots that they've had on net? Every time they get an opportunity, they're finding a lane to get it through.
Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Victoria's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. McKinnon's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. To his teammate! The Pharaohs grab possession of the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And they'll dump it in. Takes the feed. And he takes the dish. Moves the puck. Oh, he needed him in time. Taking away, and he comes up big. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Jacksonville's up against a hot goaltender, James, and you know when a goaltender's feeling it, you're going to have to get them moving laterally, and so they're going to have to find a way to go east-west and know exactly when to fire that puck.
Blocker save, and it stays out.
Hellebuck's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Stopped with ease. Loose puck battle along the boards. The Pharaohs gain control of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Hard hit frees up the puck. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And now it's over to Stone. The Pharaohs scoop it up along the boards. Puck scooped up by Matthews. Still has possession. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And not much on that one. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Still lots of time left in the period. The Pharaohs have dominated this one to this point. They lead at 3-0. Victoria's got it, and they're on the attack. Jacksonville's got control of it now from their own end. Stone's got it across the line. The Pharaohs play it along the boards. Matthews looks around. Here's an opportunity, and that goes off a body. And the puck's booted away. Hagel's taking it from his own end. Muffs the shot attempt. Angles it over to Dobson. Takes the pass. The Pharaohs gain possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see...
And they stop!
Well, I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You gotta figure, you gotta hope that maybe they can shell one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game. Often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. There's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
Jacksonville's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
And he stands tall in goal. And he loses control here. Jacksonville's got the puck. Works it across to Slavin. That was amazing. What a save by Hellebuck.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to pound the puck.
And some textbook body contact there. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, what a save with the glove by Saros. Past the midway mark of the frame, Jacksonville still down by 2 goals in this one. Victoria's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Dishes it off. Blocked in front. Taken along the wall by McDavid.
McKinnon's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Centering pass. And they demise that great opportunity there.
McKinnon's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Nice job tying up his opponent. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Victoria's got the puck in their own end. And he serves it across to Reinhart. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end.
Change line.
Feeds it over. Oh, what a stop by Hellebuck. And someone's going off here as the refs hit. Huge save! It's gone! Talk about staying with the play.
Well, it's all about being strong. You have to have that center of gravity, but you also have to have a lot of core strength to be able to ward off your opponent and shield the puck like he did. And as a result, it winds up in the back of the net. He drives his way to the net and finishes it off with a goal, but it all starts when he's able to hold on to the puck. I mean, he's being jostled, he's being shoved, but he's having none of it, just exemplifying how strong he is. He's got that wide base, and he just pushes forward.
Here in the late going of the frame, Jacksonville's trailing by 1. The Pharaohs win the draw. Chase in front, misses. Here they come, down the left side on the attack. Jacksonville's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Hellebuck's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing it.
Just like that, we are all even here in the third.
Well, it's a new game, isn't it, James? And listen, you got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff here. Making sure that they kept their team focused when they were in the hole, and look at them now. They're right back in it.
Jacksonville's playing to win here now in the late stages of this one, Cheryl.
And it's amazing how you can get so much rejuvenation off of a goal at the late stages of a third period. You know the whole bench is up and ready to go. They want the call.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Moves it to the middle. Another pass. Another pass. Takes a shot. Can't keep a hold of it. Moves it quickly over to Hedman. He carries the puck up along the wing. Play rolls on, and he breaks up the opportunity in front with a poke check. Victoria's got the puck in the defensive end. Fires it. Oh, makes a save, just not enough to keep it out.
Well, he's got an uncanny knack to find open space and drive to the net, James. It's because of his slippery hands. And when he gets in, he typically finds the back of the net, but not this time. Goaltender ran him all the way.
And does it again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Jacksonville's got it in the neutral zone. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Handles it along the blue line. And one last save. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments.
From our Tickets for Kids luxury box, thank you for your generosity.
Hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime, let's go. The puck is dropped. Next goal wins. Here's a short pass to McDavid. He got all of that one. Slides it across. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Battling for it along the boards. Jacksonville's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Taken by McDavid. Jacksonville's got control of the puck. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Oh, what a save! That was the game right. Trying to shake loose. Steps inside. Here's a pass. What a save! Oh, my goodness. I thought they had it there off the rush. Quick feed to McKinnon. Oh, this looks dangerous. Pass
not afraid
He's got a 2-on-1. Fantastic read to break up a chance on the rush here. Takes it across the blue line. Broken up. What a play defensively. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. And that's poked away by Aho. They fight for it along the boards. And that's just out of reach. They've got an on-man rush. To the net. Oh, fantastic save. It crushes the rush. The Pharaohs gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Crosby. Well, there it is. Overtime still fails to resolve anything to find a winner. So we'll take it to a shootout in moments.
Fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we'll welcome all of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
Coaches getting their final lists in here as both teams will settle this one in a shootout. Hughes is at center ice. He's ready to go in this shootout. Makes a save on that shootout attempt.
Well, with today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have the book on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly.
And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
And he comes up clutch here in the shootout.
This is why they practice it. A lot of the time, post-practice, James, goaltenders want work on this, so do shooters. He does a great job of anticipating to make that save.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Well, he can really break it open here if he can deliver a snipe, but this reads it perfectly and makes a save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net!
Well, this is going to be a tough one for the goaltender here. Thought he had a book on the shooter. Just gets a huge chunk of it, but unfortunately not enough, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Well, no pressure here, right? If he scores, he keeps his team alive. Shuts him down!
Huge save. You could tell that he wanted that one.
Scores! And it finds its way in the back of the net.
And this is why your skilled players are paid the big bucks, James. You have to be able to embrace the pressure like he does there, and he just buries it to keep his team alive.
Matthews has been known as a game breaker. Can he do just that in this bonus round? And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
And shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
Well, let's see if we can break this tie here as we move on to the next round. What a save on the shootout.
Well, he makes himself as big as possible. There's no holes.
The table is set, the cutlery's all in place, and he can be the hero, right? Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's tracking and anticipating the next move.
Can't convert on the opportunity and gives some hope to the other end.
Pressure sometimes does funny things. Really looked like he was overthinking it there.
Makes the save and will play on.
Patience personified outweighs the shooter, James.
Point's got a pretty good reputation in shootouts. He finally gets his number called. Let's see if he can convert. Had a chance to pad the lead, but couldn't finish.
Now, these situations, so much pressure is added onto the individual that's asked to take the shot, and he's unable to capitalize.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, and you want to salute them and say thank you for providing energy throughout the game.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.